So what is a Jubilee year? A Jubilee year is a holy year. It's a time of healing and renewal. It's a year to pray for peace and to find peace. And the King of Peace is Jesus. He came into the world to bring peace. And so we could say the Jubilee year is a year-long celebration of Christmas, of Jesus coming into the world. And Jesus came to bring peace and joy, and we tend to associate the word Jubilee with joy. But it actually comes from the Hebrew word yobel, which was the goat's horn that the Jewish people used to announce holy years. They happened every 50 years in the Old Testament, and it was a time to leave the land, let it rest, go back home, settle debts, free slaves, and sort of be reconciled with one's neighbours. So a Jubilee year is a great time to reflect on what has gone before and give thanks and rectify, and then look forward to the future. In a nutshell, we could say it's like a milestone on our journey as pilgrims through the world. Now, forgiveness is a big part of the Jubilee year, recognizing we've done wrong and saying sorry. And we hurt people all the time, knowingly or unknowingly, but hurt is not a road to happiness, and we all need healing. We need to be reconciled with one another and reconciled with God. And Catholics do that through confession, through saying sorry and receiving his forgiveness. But we can also all say sorry silently throughout the day to God, and sorry to one another. So a Jubilee year is a time to be reconciled with God, but it's also a time to be reconciled with one another, with our enemies, to be reconciled, to forgive one another, to do away with grudges and resentment. And if we go back to the idea of our life as a journey, a Jubilee year is a time for three things: reconciliation, renewal, and refocus. Reconciling our relationship with God and one another, renewing our outlook, making a fresh start, and refocusing our lives so that we make the most of the time we have left. And the church symbolizes this by the opening of holy doors. We cross the threshold into the future, into the new beginning. An open door is a symbol of an open house, an open home. So during the Jubilee year, the church wants to reach out to people, invite them to enter, to discover or to rediscover the church as home.